Hello and welcome to Diva.tv. My name is John Duffy. I'm a contributing writer for Diva.com. So once you've watched this video, if you head over to the website and check out the stuff that I've written, that'll be very, very cool. I'm here today to talk about NXT TakeOver Portland. But before we do, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone who watched the Royal Rumble video and left comments. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Going forward, we are going to continue to do kind of preview and review videos, so pre and post show videos for the big shows. So the next one will be Elimination Chamber, so stay tuned for that. So without further ado, we shall get into the previews and predictions of NXT TakeOver Portland. Straight off the cuff, this is the first takeover of 2020. So I think this show has a lot riding on it, obviously because it's the first of the year, and historically every takeover has been better than its predecessor. So TakeOver War Games last year was just phenomenal. So TakeOver Portland has some rather big shoes to fill. However, the talent on the card and the matches on the card, I do not worry that that they won't be able to do that. I think we're in for another stellar show, and with some fantastic performances and some great matchups. So I'm really looking forward to watching NXT TakeOver Portland this weekend. Also, it's the kind of first standalone takeover show. Usually they've kind of been before a WWE pay-per-view, usually on the Saturday as well. This time round it's got its own Sunday night slot, so that's going to be interesting to see. Obviously usually all the fans and all the attraction is in town for the WWE show, with kind of NXT TakeOver piggybacking on that. But it just goes to show you kind of the upward trajectory that NXT's been on the last couple of years, that now it's finally been able to have its own kind of standalone show on its own standalone weekend. So we'll see how that goes. NXT's got its own huge fan base, so I've got I don't see any problems with attendance, kind of fan reaction, fan interaction, stuff like that. So again, I think I'm very confident that we're in for a really good showing from Portland on Sunday night. So we'll get into the kind of preview and predictions of the show. Very rare occasion that we get two women's matches on a takeover event. This time we have Tegan Nox taking on Dakota Kai in a street fight, and Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair in the NXT Championship match. Excuse me. So we'll start off with Dakota Kai versus Tegan Nox. Former best friends, former teammates in Team Kick, with a lot of history. And Dakota Kai threw that all away when she finally snapped and took out her frustrations on Tegan Nox at NXT War Games, smashing Tegan Nox in her surgically repaired knee. Brutal violent assault that saw Tegan Nox off TV for a couple of weeks. So now we finally come to their head-to-head grudge match. there was we got a little taster a couple of weeks back. I think it was the January 29th show, where they had a quite brief but quite exciting kind of teaser slash taster for what we're going to get tonight. We saw, a lot of high intensity, a lot of high energy, and a lot of kind of bubbling violence, all of which I think will come to the surface during the street fight. The build has been okay. I would have liked a lot more focus on Nox and Kai and their kind of form of friendship. No doubt we'll get a stellar promotional video for the show. WWE knocked them out the park as always. So, well, I'm really looking forward to Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox finally facing off in a match. I expect to see a lot of kicks, a lot of kicks to the face, a lot of knees to the face, a lot of knee braces to the face. So I'm expecting a really high intense, really highly energetic, really violent match. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that both competitors do have something to prove in this match. They've both kind of underperformed in their expectations, as it were. I think, obviously Tegan Nox is a big management favourite. So I think that she has a lot riding on this showing to kind of fulfill her potential. Similar with Dakota Kai, I think she had a really good run before the injury, and she was having a kind of small, really nice underlying feud with Shayna Baszler and the whole bullying angle. Obviously the injury put an end to that, so I think they've both got some untapped potential here, and I think that they're both going to kind of want to put that to bed and live up to that potential and absolutely smash each other to bits in this match. So I'm really looking forward to this. Winner wise, my heart would like Tegan Nox to win, but my head, and as a way of establishing her as a top heel, establishing her as a threat, and obviously to carry on the storyline with Nox, LeRae, and Maya Yim. I think Dakota Kai is going to take this with some sort of horrendous looking knee brace choke out type Gargano Ciampa style. So I'm going to predict a great match, a violent match, and a Dakota Kai dastardly win. So that takes us to Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Now, am I looking forward to this? Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are two of the most on fire wrestlers at the minute. Bianca Belair can do no wrong in my eyes. She is fantastic, charismatic, energetic, athletic, amazing on the mic, amazing in the ring, and she could literally, you could literally drop her anywhere in any company, in any situation, and she would rise to the top within a matter of goddamn hours, I think. Rhea Ripley obviously has had an amazing 2019, especially towards the end, beating Charlotte Flair, winning War Games, winning Survivor Series, and obviously winning the NXT Championship off Shayna Baszler. these two had a match on NXT in Ripley's lead up to challenging Baszler, and they absolutely tore it up. So I expect no less on the TakeOver stage. So that's they're two amazing talents that are absolutely gonna kill it in the ring. No doubt about that. However, will we see an appearance from the Queen herself, Charlotte Flair? I'm going to say yes, because Rhea, as good as Rhea and Charlotte is going to be, Rhea versus Charlotte versus Belair is going to be amazing. So my prediction is going to be disqualification, so retain back for Rhea Ripley, with Charlotte Flair interfering, beating both of them down, standing tall, and leading us into a triple threat match into WrestleMania, which I think will be another excellent match. So to wrap up, we have Dakota Kai beating Tegan Nox in a vicious and violent street fight. And we have Rhea Ripley retaining over Bianca Belair due to Charlotte Flair interference, setting up what I hope to be a triple threat WrestleMania main event. Let's find out. Thanks for watching, and I will be back with a NXT TakeOver Portland review straight after the show. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Over and out. Bye.